pretty much 760 every time I shoot. There's two here. This is a nitro piston 2. This is a nitro piston 1, or NPS. See, Benjamin NPS. They made an NPSS too, maybe Remington, but I don't know enough about that to really be talking about it. I do know a little bit about these two though. Excellent guns. You got to do a little bit of work to them, but they don't really cost a lot. But after you get them up and running real good, man, they're very consistent and very reliable. I did notice, I kind of got this because I was after a scope that was on this one. But even before I got it, I kind of envisioned myself plinking around with it, because I had underestimated this. I thought these shot like a Benjamin Titan, but no, these are completely different. And if you take it apart, you'll understand. The pistons in both of these guns are very well made. They fit right around the gas ram. The pistons in these guns are made for the gas ram. And the steel that they used here on this NPS, it's such good steel that you have to watch out or you will cut yourself on the scope rail. The steel's so good it'll hold the edge like a knife. I've never seen a scope rail this sharp. I've never cut myself on one until this. What I don't understand is why did they use plastic here on the NP2, and this is a very solid metal shroud. You have to like put a hex key in here to get it to break loose to take this apart if you need to. This thing spins around on the old version, and it doesn't appear to affect the accuracy. But I don't know if it makes it any easier to cock or not. I don't know about that. This one here, since this is plastic, you can tighten it down to a point where this won't spin anymore. But now here's the kicker. Okay, you got the same trigger. Everything looks basically the same, right? But when you hold it up there, and when you take it apart, you can see that the NP2 is about a ½ inch bigger everywhere. And it's like that on the inside too. The gas ram's about a ½ inch longer. Now, this one weighs like less than 7 pounds with the scope. It's like 6.91 or something. This one, without the scope, weighs 7.8, I think, without the scope. Of course, it's got the wood stock though, but I don't know. But let me show you this. This is the nitro piston 2, and it's probably just as easy to cock and shoot. And I notice it's sweating time down here in Texas again. It's 86 degrees. When it was colder, this gun would average 825. And I don't understand that either. But I remember when I got this gun, it was summertime last year. And it averaged out about 810. So that's what's going on. Maybe if it was colder, a little colder yesterday. I shot this and it was 10 feet per second faster. There must be an optimum range for these gas pistons to work. Too hot or too cold, they're not as good. These are American guns. Sure, they're a little cheaper. Sure, you got to do a little work to them. But this is the best we have to offer. I think they're both competitors. If we could just campaign with Crosman to let them make a good trigger on these, you know. I'm even kind of used to this design on the stock. They've used it in their 1377 and some of their brake barrels. You know, I'm even getting kind of used to this funky stock. But the triggers, come on, Crossman, we need some help there. We'd probably pay an extra $50 for a good trigger, you know. It'd damn sure be worth it. There's some American brake barrels. I think it's the best we have to offer as far as I know.